Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ciarasteina, and welcome back to what may very well be the end of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I say may because it might be more than 2 hours, but I think we'll go ahead and do the rest of it unless it's like, hey, there's like this whole other world you haven't seen. Like, yes, you do have to go to France, but it does have this feeling of finality to it from the last episode. That being said, I have tried to record this now 4 times. And the reason why is I couldn't literally talk to anybody, vendors, or even cutscenes without it being basically a completely white screen. You couldn't see who you were talking to. You couldn't see what they had for sale, anything like that. So I'm trying this again, and hopefully it works because I want to see what the heck happens. Walking around, fine, no problem. But anytime you enter a scene with somebody, even if it's a vendor or a cutscene from part of the quest when you fast travel to Wessex, then it would turn bright white and you couldn't. In fact, I actually turned the subtitles up to medium because I was like, you know what? If I can't get the cutscenes to work correctly, I want you to at least know who's talking. So, but I tested it a couple other times. It seems to be working, so forgive my absolute mess of saves because yeah, it's a pain in the ass. So, but we're picking up right where we left off, and hi puppy. Yeah, even though it's raining and even at night it would look like it was bright as all hell. Let's talk to Renner real quick. I've already picked up the quests from him for today. I'm going to talk to him just to make sure it's not screwing up again, because he was one of the people it did it to.
Hi. Salutations.
It looks fine to me.
What do you have today?
Oh, thank God. Okay.
I have to go.
See you later.
See, I turned the subtitles up a bit. That's fine. I'll leave that the way it is. I did buy the Yggdrasil tree. I couldn't not. I love the color scheme. I'm iffy about the birch tree look, but I like it. It's fine. It's too late to take it back now. Once you buy something like that, you can't unbuy it. Anyways, so we were warned not to do this battle, not to do this war, whatever, because this place that we are leaving won't be the same when we come back, is what the seer told us. Now, I took that as a negative thing, like, there's a whole lot of graves over there. We've talked about it before, and I'm worried that there's going to be that we're going to basically lose everybody. I'm kind of worried that when I do come back here, like King Alfred will have burnt down my entire village and I have to bury everybody. Supposition, I know. I probably shouldn't be talking about it because I don't know what's going to happen and I don't want to ruin it if it does. So, yeah, let's travel to Wareham and see what happens, shall we? And hopefully the cutscene doesn't turn into walking into the sun. Wrong one. So, the Diubal? Oh, the devil. That, I guess that's Old English for devil? Anyway. Retta's judgment. Oh, Retta does not want to share the details with you, but this person must die. What did he do? Now I'm curious. Anyway. that's neither here nor there. We all know that when we do this fast travel, it's going to jump into a cutscene. So let's do this and cross our fingers that the screen does not turn bright white. It was so bad I couldn't see what the vendors had for sale, and I was trying to buy arrows, and I'm like, I can't. So I did see like maybe 10 seconds of the cutscene that we're walking into, just because I didn't have a choice. I had to test it. Let's see. Oh, good, good, good.
Eivor, you come at Guthrum's call. It is good to see you. And you, Soma. There is an uneasy peace here. Both armies with their hackles up. Was blood spilled?
No. We took Wareham without resistance. These Saxons accompany their lord as we stand beside Guthrum.
So this fort is not the sum of his ambitions. Guthrum's plan is to bring the Saxons to the table.
If he can win the peace without a fight, he will do so.
And how likely is that?
Yeah.
Just now they sit on their thumbs in the church, talking in circles. Come, I will take you to him.
Okay. Wait, are we meeting Alfred again here?
Who is Guthrum meeting here? Is it Alfred?
That's right.
Oh.
The king of the West Saxons has agreed to negotiate. Seems we have him on the back foot.
Guthrum should be careful. Alfred speaks with Loki's tongue.
Guthrum is not a babe at teat, Eivor.
Nor is Alfred. If he has come, it is for his own advantage.
Then give us counsel. Stand by Guthrum, show our strength. The king of Hayseeds will soon be humbled, trust me.
And we're not really on the best of terms, even though I saved his life.
Do not challenge me, Elf King.
Your show of swagger and strength has my attention, Guthrum. But we agreed on terms. What more do you want?
The crown of Wessex.
Wessex has a king, and that king has the backing of the Almighty. Yours is a fever dream, Dane.
Ooh. Well, that's obvious. I don't want to speak for Guthrum because he might not appreciate it. Guthrum and I don't have a great history either. If you remember several episodes back, he actually, we were supposed to ally with him, and we met him for just a few minutes, and he called me all sorts of names and walked out. Didn't even give me a chance. He called me all sorts of names and was like, nope, that's a fool's errand, I'm out, so I'm not going to talk for him. And what is this? Sounds like something I would say anyway.
Guthrum does not negotiate with oathbreakers.
So I say it anyway.
Whose words are only shadows of their faults.
Ah, Eivor. Our blunted tool returns, Lord.
I have given you all I care to. A Danegeld to leave Wareham. You swore an oath upon the cross, and that pagan hammer.
And when you scurry back to whatever shit-soaked hovel you crawled from, we will release your men.
Speak again, handmaid, and I will feed your tongue to Eivor's raven.
A fair trade. We already have your cock.
Are we done with this pissing contest? If Guthrum has given you his word, then he will honor it. We will leave this town.
You have one day. Do not test the king's patience further, or our men will return to Wareham with force.
I'm shaking.
And if you doubt my conviction, know that the Avon River near Uffentune runs red with the blood of your countrymen. Their commander, what did his men cry as he fell? Ula? Uba?
No!
Yes, that was it. Remember, you have taken my silver. In return, I expect your honor. I will await news of your retreat in Chippenham.
Is he playing us? Is he trying to get a rise out of us?
Dead? It cannot be. Gods, I will tear that Saxon skin from his bones if this is true.
Alfred hisses with the snake tongue, but he gains nothing from this lie.
When news of this spreads through the camp, no Saxon will survive the day.
You swore upon the cross.
Oh, I have no intention of cowing to that milksack. Now more than ever, I will take his throne and his head.
In Winchester, Alfred used me as a tool and cast me aside. So let the betrayer be betrayed. We will burn this village to the ground. After that, we take care of Alfred.
Man, Ivor is not fucking around. And we're already fighting. So we're burning things down. Yes, we are.
Make it a Saxon fire! Let vengeance steer your swords!
We had a truce! And now it is end! And you'll feel my axe in your gut, piglet!
I'm trying to avoid fighting with them, honestly. It's a waste of my time, I feel. Houses. Oh, there's a silo.
Every great Norse you sent to Valhalla, I'll send 10 to your hell! You won't burn Wareham, scum!
I already am, dummy. What's left? Isn't there usually like some green markers? Oh, there's another silo. Oh, those guys just fell over.
Fire and flame! Burn it all!
My character has no chill right
Their
now.
prayers go unanswered this day. We should find Soma.
I did not upgrade, but I put new.
This place is routed, Soma.
Good work. We leave now. There are forest ruins just east of here, along the road. Come on, men, move!
I put new runes in all my gear. It's like everything had light runes in it, so. Escort the Danes. There's like 6. Uh-huh. Ouch.
Saxons ahead!
Shoot. I'm so glad that the cutscenes are actually working. I did not want to have to go through that again.
Every soul we meet sent to their god. Let us keep moving.
Man, she has lost all chill. And more.
More Saxons! Draw your weapons!
Ruins are close! Keep moving!
Where is your king now, Saxons? Cowering like a mouse!
Ouch. I'll never get tired of that. Oh, hey. Where'd you come from? Is he dead, really? He was the only guy that I actually really wanted to romance. As you can tell, I've gotten a little stronger because of those runes. Should have done it a long time ago, but meh. And we're here. Yay, no bloom. Okay,
We
good.
can rest here a moment. Now, tell me what you know of that breaker of rings. Weak and wretched troll.
Alfred is a wily fox. He appears frail, but draws upon an inner strength. You'll not be easy to oust.
Fury will fuel my army and my claim.
It will not be enough. You must find a weakness.
Yes, that is why I called you here. Do you balk at the opportunity to bury the Saxon king?
I must first hear a plan to balk at.
Alfred spoke of Chippenham, a squat hovel of sheep and peasants.
So why does he go there and not to Winchester? Your scouts must know they're the best in England.
A holiday feast, their Saxon Christ Mass.
Huh, Christmas.
Alfred will warm his heels by the fire, while Uba lies cold in an English field.
I have called upon my allies to join us in this fight, but I must know where to send them. Is Chippenham our final prize?
It is. But I will need my men for the coming fight as well. The hostages Alfred took. If there is a chance to save them.
We will not lose more friends today. Where are they held?
A place further
He's
ahead
gone.
through this forest. They
Wow.
call it Hampton Blockade.
Soma,
Ubba's
ride north
dead.
to the
Ubba's
Thames.
dead.
Lead my allies south. They should be gathered by now.
I will.
Gather on the river passing Chippenham. The rest of you set up camp there. I called you Raven Feeder once. At Porchester, you were as hot-headed as Thor. You have become a true leader, Eivor.
There's much to come, Guthrum, before we can rest with mead in our hands and songs in our ears.
I will crush Alfred's skull with my bare hands if Ubba is dead.
We
Find
cannot dwell
and
on this, even
rescue
if
the
it's true.
Danes.
If you want the throne, only strategy will deliver it.
Oh, bloody wrath will steal it. I will follow this Alfred, hound his heels. Revenge burns within me.
A wise man once told me, we do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift.
You turn my
Yep.
words against me now, Wolf-Kissed.
I took them to heart in my darkest times, my friend.
And Sigurd? He is back with you?
My brother's story is a long one, and for another time. Ridding the land of a strong ruler will make Wessex harder to tame.
You almost sound like you respect him, Eivor.
I have come to understand the trials of leadership, Guthrum. It is hard not to, when you cradle something as fragile
I know I
as
didn't have
life
to,
within
but-
your hands.
There. This is the blockade. The hostages must be in these buildings. What is your plan?
We can tread quietly, so as not to alert the guards. But I can raid this place in moments with my crew.
I will follow your lead.
Oh, should I grab my crew? I don't want to risk killing anybody. Like, I don't want them to end
Best
up
not to
dying.
draw attention.
Where are they? Oh, hi. Oh, damn it. You move fast for a big guy. Yeah, bring it. Okay, so I saw the blue.
Alfred demanded it.
We will save them, Guthrum. Stay calm. Can you see your men?
No, but we must keep looking.
I see him.
Do you think he kept his word? He swore he would not kill them.
I cannot say for certain. Just hope we find them soon.
Just gonna go and grab some more arrows.
Enough skulking.
These Saxons do not deserve compassion. I will wash my blade in their blood.
Yeah, but the only people that have seen me are dead now, so...
Let's stay away.
Alright, so how do I get in there? They're downstairs. Looks like they're being protected. This is gonna be a fight. Yeah, I want to get the banneret first. Those tend to be more annoying.
Guthrum, some of your men.
And I finish you off. Okay. I think we cleared the whole camp, honestly. Cool. Key.
As long as I can cut some Saxons down, I don't care where we face them. Many thanks, friend.
Go to the camp near Chippenham. Find your countrymen there.
We'll pay back the Saxons for the insults they...
Better stay alert.
Okay, they're downstairs somewhere. Ah.
Are you Guthrum's men?
Aye. Free us and we will fight by your side.
You are a good friend to me. Thank you.
I don't even know who you are, but okay.
Every Saxon
Oh,
who
guess we're
spat
done.
at me will die.
You'll have your chance, but don't be foolhardy. Let your steps take you far from here, to our camp near Chippenham.
Oh, it's starting to get daylight.
You did a great deed here. Their families will raise a cup to you.
I need no thanks, Guthrum. Let us speak more when we are safely away.
Well, I already killed everybody. I'm not really worried about it. Y'all can sulk all you want. Uba's dead. That's heartbreaking to me. I really liked him. And I did not mean for my voice to crack like that.
We're safe here. Let us speak, Guthrum. You should join your people at the camp. Even a surprise takes preparation.
Your bravery, your leadership, Eivor. You wear it well. You have grown much since last we spoke.
Not really,
Judge
honestly.
me fairly, Guthrum. Harsh though your words were. But I do not make the same mistake twice.
How is your brother
What
Sigurd?
mistake?
He lives, a changed man. But he is free of Fulke's torment. That at least was a deed well done.
Will this all be worth it in the end? Everything we have done? Everything we have sacrificed to win this land?
You're older
Sometimes
than
I
me,
dream
tell
of
me.
Soothe black furrowed earth. And blood seeping from seedlings, poisoning our future.
We must believe our way of life will survive. Our fates are woven, but our deeds forge our destiny.
And so to our final battle. We will wait for you at the camp.
Okay. Holy day. Okay.
Guthrum, my jarl.
World. Why did it say I had a new thing on world? Just this? Attack Chippenham. Travel to the forward camp. I might just... Since we're attacking Chippenham, I don't think we should fast travel to it. That would probably not be the wisest move. So I'll probably go here. And, I don't know. I seem to do fine on my own. And when people are around me, they get killed. So, I don't know. So let's see. We still have that to do, which is just the king, I believe. So once we kill the king, we should be able to get that. I'm surprised, though, that I've only found 5 out of 6 clues. It's definitely the king, I can tell, but the father must answer to someone above him, holds a position of power, highly educated, Saxon, commands yeah, gives commands to Folke, yeah, so it's, I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure that one out. Let us fast travel. I'm disheartened, though. We haven't even started the fight, and we already lost Uba, who was, like, pretty much the first friend I made when I came to England.
West of Affentune. I fear the worst, but I must know.
Are we gonna try and find Uba? What? I don't get it. Ah, my Isu boat. Okay.
Through the waves. Run up the sail! Sing, my ravens.
Go to quest objective.
We'll pick up from there.
We're not
must be
raiding.
careful now.
It's fine. Yeah, let them do their thing.
Sing us a song.
Get some music going for ambiance.
Sail down!
On ocean steed, my words gain wing. Odin's mead
This is
will bring.
We can continue.
this is the extent of my fellow soldiers, but all the friends I have left are here, and I do not see Uba. All right, hey you.
There you are, Raven.
Lufina, my old friend. And I see you have convinced your husband to stumble southwards.
I couldn't let her carve all the glory for herself. Ljuvina was just boasting of her heroics in Sussex.
She took the fort single-handed, while the rest of us sat back and sipped mead. You should have seen her.
I have come to make sure my warrior wife's enthusiasm for battle does not get her slaughtered.
Have you ever met a woman less in need of a guardian than me, Eivor?
Me?
You will
Just
have
saying.
one nonetheless.
We owe Eivor a lot, my love.
I know. This last affray, I hope the debt will be cleared. I long to return home to our own war path.
So they're here only because of their oath. They don't want to be here. I don't blame them. I don't either. Who are you? I don't remember.
Tefter, it is good to see
Tefter.
I gave you my word. Besides, Alfred's faith is strict and he has no love for pagans.
you. You have changed much from that god-whipped boy. That is good to see.
And you taught me a lot, Eivor. Our time together was... well, it taught me much.
I'm glad, Tefter.
In fact,
Point your sword at
I
me.
composed a poem for the occasion. Would you like to hear it?
No, thank you.
Later, Tefter. I have many allies to greet before the battle. Stay safe and well until then.
This scene... Okay, I started out this episode much more positive than I am now. Because I'm like, this seems like a goodbye to a lot of people.
Eivor, it's
Erke,
good to see you.
my friends, you came from London.
Stowe, I released you from your debt, and yet you came.
London is quiet enough, and Stowe here felt the sharp stab of conscience.
Could not let you down, Eivor. It's not what an honorable man does. So here I am.
But you didn't want to
despite
fight your
reservations.
religious
And you,
people.
brother. I did not think you would be here either.
I have seen to my brother, sent him to Valhalla with grave goods. I am done with sorrow, Eivor. Now I am bloody angry.
Good. I'm surprised that these two boyfriends, the Reeve and whatever the heck his name is, I forget. I'm not surprised he came, but I mean, he wouldn't have come without him, so I'm surprised he came because he had told us before that he didn't want to kill any more Christians. And that's exactly what we're doing on a Christian holiday.
My mother is worth 10 of your
Elric.
I do not doubt it.
And
I have seen
Vili.
those strong Saxon hens
Vili's the
sucking
one
down the
person I
heart as
actually
you
slept
farmers
with in
play
this
with your
game.
cocks.
Ha! And she'd welcome you in Colchester, Villy. Better than those sour-lipped thanes who haunt our hall.
Yeah, Vili's the one person that I actually slept with. Oh god, are we gonna lose Vili too? Like, I romanced him because I wanted to, and then after I did, it was just kind of like, hey, let's just be friends. I got friend zoned after yeah. Anyway.
Failure,
What's
stand tall. A light heart lifts all those around them.
Ah, Eivor! Who would not be joyous, raving at your side?
And how do you feel about bringing sorrow to the Saxons on their holy day?
It darkens my mood. I have learned some of the Christ Lord's teachings. He preaches peace where our gods delight in battle.
Let their delight be ours then. You have many battles to wage before the end.
And I will be beside you for them all. My axe ready and my heart stout.
Huh. Oh, I don't want to lose all these people. Oh, yeah, I do recognize him. The youngin'.
Look, you Saxon bedwetters. Here is a real warrior.
Really, leave these poor boys alone. Their ears are too delicate for the filth you pour in.
Boys is right.
We grew up together.
This is barely off his mother's tit, and the Essex boy has hands like a milkmaid.
Ha! Such fiendish ribaldry between you two. You laugh in the face of fear, tweak old man Death's beard.
I will do my mother and my lord proud today, Eivor.
Oh, that's right.
I've not been the best of sons.
Good to see your spirits high. Fight well, my friends, and we will feast together in victory.
I didn't recognize the guy with black hair. He's the son of... he's the illegitimate son of the King of Essex, I believe. And his girlfriend, remember, they parted ways 20 years earlier, and he's 20 years old. Didn't take that much figuring out, you know? So, he joined us? He, like, ran away because he was pissed. But I'm glad he came to his senses. Oh, came to his senses where it might kill him, but okay. Oh, the bishop. Gotta do it. Smack my bishop. Smack my bishop. Don't smack your bishop, seriously.
Deolav, you have come again at my call.
I have, but this does not sit well with me, Eivor. This is
Yeah.
a Christian feast,
I
and
don't
the people
blame you.
here are not soldiers.
I come only for Alfred.
Innocents will die for your ambitions. I am your ally now, but after this, I must turn back to Mercia. I have much to repent.
So long as I do
Yeah,
not lose
exactly.
your friendship, your oath will be fulfilled.
Wise words. I mean, I'd rather him, not rather, but I'd like him to be my ally, but just with an understanding that he won't attack his own people again. But then again, that really wouldn't be an ally, would it? Anyway. One more person, and then... Who are you?
Giedrich.
Giedrich.
Of the Rochester. I was not sure you would come again.
I've chosen my side. It would sooner bet a hog than allow Alfred to pillage the land of love.
Guthrum will trample Alfred's ambitions like weeds in the dirt. Mercia might rise further yet.
Perhaps it shall one
She
day
is
sit upon the
tall.
throne of all England. King Giedrich the drunken ass.
I'll raise a cup to that.
She is tall. I came to realize that. It's like, obviously, I don't know, maybe it's just because she's Dane. Well, no, she's not Dane, she's Norse. But compared to another Norseman, she's, you know, typical male-female average height. But compared to a Saxon, she towers over them. And yeah, I know I'm on the uphill there, but I still tower over them. So, did the Danes and Norse, were they just inherently taller?
Do you believe the Saxon lord? Is Uber really dead?
Aye. A few survivors found their way to us.
Oh
The
no.
great man is gone. The last vestiges of Ragnar's legacy begin to fade.
We have lost many firebloods. This land has sapped our strength. There will be too few of us to settle when we are done.
Then why are we doing this? I'm not even joking. Tears actually stung my eye there. But, as she said, once we're done, there's going to be too few of us to actually settle here. Which, I mean, I know in history the Vikings, Norse and Dane, integrated into England's society, but... Oh, there's enemies over there walking this way. Interesting. Let's do this cutscene or something.
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
They came from all over England.
Yeah, the dozen. Oh, come on. Try and tell me this isn't a goodbye.
I never thought it possible, Eivor, that you would rally Saxons and Norse under your black-feathered banner.
They see the tyranny of this elf king. He would crush them all under heel and plug their hearts with his god.
So what is the plan, Eivor?
When is their feast day?
A few nights from now, but their revelry has already begun. We should attack now.
That is unwise. Soldiers pace the paths of the village.
Then the night of the feast, under cover of darkness. That is when we will strike.
Uba will not have died in vain.
We await your instructions, Eivor.
Both of you are like my elders. Shouldn't you guys... I guess I've gone all over England proving myself, so yeah, I guess they would listen to me, but that doesn't mean... whatever. I've already spoken to my allies and said my goodbyes, so let's... I didn't say my goodbyes, because, you know, Vikings don't do that, but, let's do it.
Let us plan our approach. But whatever happens, Alfred is mine.
They are not expecting us. We should not meet much resistance on the way.
Then quietly through the fields. It will already be too late once they see us.
It's gonna be a bloody battle regardless.
All young Saxons can be our eyes to the west. Better to keep their soft hands away from the conflict.
My scouts reported that a few nobles have arrived for the festivities already.
Good. If we capture the Thanes, there will be no danger when I confront Alfred.
And we could persuade them to support a new king of Wessex. I will subdue the lords.
Take Deolaf and Tifter with you. They could prove useful in convincing the Thanes. Roder, take Erke and Stowe and capture the garrison. Make quick work of any Saxons that dare cross into the village.
Gladly, Eivor.
We each know our parts. May they blunt their swords against our might.
This is gonna be ugly, I can tell. Cheppenham. I wonder if this is an...
Tonight, Wessex's last resistance will crumble.
I follow you, Eivor.
And I.
Be ravening wolves and croaking ravens. Stand firm. Your axe arms strong. And together, we will win this final battle.
But will we win the war?
Alfred is mine. Soma, with me. Everyone else go quickly to the village.
Something tells me he's not even here.
Advance. Be on the lookout for any stray guards.
We've been fooled by him many
Keep a
times.
strong flank. Get to the village and wait for my signal. I'll be gentle if they spot me.
Where is everybody? This is supposed to be Christmas feast. Where is everybody?
Let's smoke the rat out of his god's house.
Oh, there's some enemies. And now suddenly people are appearing? Okay. And there's a key over there. I want to get that key. Actually, there's somebody standing underneath it. Can I destroy it real quick? We'll leave it for now, just because I don't want to end up desinking on accident. Find and confront Alfred. Well, I bet he's in the chapel. Well, there's a dude in there. And I can't... Oh, I can get in there. Mainly I was doing that to get my stamina meter up. Or rage meter? Whichever. Let's do the damn thing. Delaying the inevitable. Can I save? I can. Okay. You know what? Because I've been having issues, I'm gonna go ahead and save it in a different section. Just in case. Here we go. And he's not here.
Face me, and I will spare the last of Wessex from my torch.
Did you think my king would turn his back on you, Eivor? When your knife is smeared with the blood of Wareham?
Stand aside, Goodwin. I come for Alfred.
Alfred is long gone. And this good Christian feast, a cup of honey wine, to trap some wasps.
It was a
Where
trap.
is he?
Calling his allies to his side. All those who wish to see Wessex under one god. You cannot win England with your sorry crew of deluded farmers and godless fools.
At least I would not leave them to die as I scurried through the corn husks like a rat.
You have no understanding of duty, the loyalty I freely give. His plan for England, for the world, is worth the cost of my life.
For the world,
then
really?
Sing your tuneless hymns.
Come, Raven Feeder. Do your worst.
Oh, jeez. Jeez, he's got some reach on that.
I have no fear of death, for this battle is only the beginning.
Only darkness will come to claim you.
Come on. Oh, jeez.
Hellfire!
What? How? Oh, I love that ability. Damn it. I'm glad I took fire resistance.
For Alfred!
He's got a lot of fire issues, doesn't he? Damn it. You're done. Yeah, he's like...
You are beaten, Goodwin.
Not even bloodied.
No, not so. By my death, my lord may live.
Alfred used you, fool. He threw you in my path. For what? He only delays what is inevitable.
Kill me then. It makes no odds. For here you stand, bloody and breathless, no closer to my king, no closer to his throne. This
Do I
island
look
will
breathless?
never be your home, Eivor. You will not subdue her with vicious force or win her with cocksure words. We Saxons will always stand firm, shoulder by shoulder against thieves and tyrants whose envious eyes fall upon England.
I want to kill him so bad. But... is it worth killing him? Or is it worth keeping him hostage? I don't think it'll matter if we keep him hostage, honestly. I mean, it's obvious that the king doesn't care about him. That is a tough one. You know, I'm going to keep him as a hostage, and I could always kill him later, possibly, or he might change his tune and join us. I don't know.
No. I will use you as you used me.
Good for you.
A few hours in the company of my men, and you will lead us to your Sparrow King.
That I cannot allow.
Oh, shit. Oh, well, there goes that idea. You know, suicide is against your god's wishes, so see you in hell. Oh, Jesus.
Solna! Men of Wessex! They came from every house and hovel!
Oh, no. Damn, Soma. Good.
Soma, fall back!
No!
For glory! Soma!
She was... Wow.
Remain steadfast.
You're all dead. I am going to kill as many of you as possible. She was my first friend.
Time to die.
I was like, did he die? No. Man, my people are falling like flies. Okay, I get the feeling it doesn't matter how many I kill, I have to do these things. Help your allies.
Did you see Alfred?
The Saxon boys were ambushed. One lays wounded.
Hold these men back! I will find them!
Man, my character is having no chill.
Come, get up! This is no time for weep wailing.
I cannot.
He got hurt?
And there is a blackness closing in around my eyes. It frightens me.
Forgive me, Humal. I should have been quicker.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna lose everybody.
You must.
I'm gonna fucking lose everybody. He's just a child.
Hunwald, listen to me. You survived the Battle of Botolfston. Do not let this scratch best you now.
Plus, he lives with us, doesn't he?
So cold.
Yeah, his wife is with us, and she's
winter
pregnant.
comes so
Oh,
soon?
God.
You will warm yourself with mead and dancing yet, my friend.
Perhaps not, Eivor. It may be I will sit beside my father soon. Will he be proud of me?
He will pull you to his breast, sob bright words of welcome.
Kind of surprised the two of them know each other.
And tell you no man ever had a worthier son.
Oh.
I am glad to have known you, Eivor. My truest.
You had to say that, right? Just to, you know, make you feel even worse. She's crying. I'll be honest, I'm tearing up.
There was nothing more you could have done. I should check on Guthrum at the feast hall.
Huh? Securing the Thanes. So that's 80 meters away. I'll do that one first. I am not prepared to kill or to lose any more people. I just can't.
Guthrum, I need you fighting with the rest!
These men will not surrender! And one little cock flogger barricaded himself
Capture the
behind that
Thane?
door there.
I will find a way in!
Again, I don't think it'll matter much. So, what do I have to... Yeah, they just keep respawning. So at this point, it's kind of like if they die, there's nothing I could do about it because they're just going to keep respawning. How do I get in there? Is he in the longhouse? He is. How do I get in? Well, that door's locked. Is there another way in? Right through the front door. Capture the Thane. These guys are so... they're bastards. Tie you up. Why am I helping capture the Thane? He said he was going to do it himself. And that's all I have to do with him.
I need to see if Broder has taken the garrison.
Dude, I do not want to lose those two guys. I actually tried to romance them and they acted all coy and like, and then find out that they're actually lovers. And I'm like, I'm okay with that. I will back off. Destroy the garrison gate. Again, I think these guys are just gonna respawn. Can I just explode it with my arrows? Oh no, there's barrels right there. Come on. They can't hit me from here, so there's that. And then I go and do that. Damn you. Oh, it worked.
No.
Jeez. Oh my god, I knocked his head off. Is it just me, or does she seem to get stronger with everyone? Collect key. The garrison chest key. There's a chest here? How many times do I have to kill the same people?
That is most of them. Make sure the garrison stays under our control. I need to help the others.
Are we done? Well, okay, there's the chest. Oh, what's that? Letter about a lost... Well, we already know what happened. That letter with a lost key. We found the lost key and killed like 5 people in the process. So that's the only way into that garrison? Okay. Regroup with what's left of your allies. I'm not gonna try and fight anymore if I don't have to, just because I see the pattern. If I fight them, they're just gonna spawn more people.
They are weakened. Let us finish this.
Oh, I guess we do have to fight them. Okay. I'm gonna use the crap out of that ability if I can.
Pay for your sins.
I think she's doing more and more damage the longer this fight goes on. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it. She's definitely doing a ton of damage.
That's it. They are fleeing. The last of the Saxons
are we done?
fleeing. The battle is won.
Oh, okay. They're fleeing as they're like running right past me. So, oh god, we lost Soma. We lost the king to the north. We lost Uba.
They are routed! The city is ours! Wessex will follow!
Guthrum Jarl, we're not without losses.
Yeah.
Some of them grave.
Their king is fled! His patsy struck down! Defeat rings loud in their ears, and I will be their lord before the spring is here!
Guthrum, hear me. Soma is... she's gone.
Soma? Dead?
She was our first
She
ally.
has gone to the endless feast, and is the better for it.
You still mourn her, though. No! I can already tell by what she's doing. Her husband died, and we helped him, too.
I must speak to those still living.
Okay, I don't see a whole lot of names. I only see 3.
It is done, Broder. You fought well.
I saw him, Eivor. In my darkest moment, Brothir stood beside me. And all was as it used to be. And then the battle ended. I feel him no longer.
There will be other battles.
Aye. And there you'll find me, Eivor. In amongst the blood and death. Brothir at my shoulder. Until the Valkyries claim me.
You have given me more than I would ever have asked for. How will I repay it?
Keep him in your thoughts. For when a man is mourned, his deeds cheered and his songs sung, he cannot die.
Fair point. Oh, there's one up there. And there's one there.
You're not injured, Tefter.
Bruises, that is all.
Oh, good.
I've taken the Lord into my heart, and he watched over my sorry bones. Those who fell sit beside him now.
And what of my heathen friends?
I used to believe in damnation for all who turned from his light. But there is a wondrous communion in friendship honored.
Even though your godson preaches peace.
And we shall do that, Christians and pagans, side by side. Never persecuted.
Your Christ would smile
Yeah.
at that, I think.
Your Freya would too.
Can we make him King of England? Because he seems to be the most level-headed out of everyone here. Oh, he's gonna bail.
He shall come to judge the living and the dead.
Deolav, Gidrich. There's a solemn air about you.
To disturb such holy revels with blood and murder. I fear God may
It's
never forgive me for
self-defense,
this.
really.
Had your
Well,
god
no, we
taken
attacked
Alfred's
them.
side, we would not have won. So it may be that you did his work after all.
Alfred still lives. And now I am twice his enemy. Give me one more fight, and I will gladly make it a third.
He is defanged and a little threat to us now.
That slippery eel may yet surprise you.
Atonement is a long and lonely path, and I must soon leave to take my first steps upon it.
Yeah, he
Your
said
debts
as much.
to me are paid. I wish you well on your journeys.
Well, Giedrich said that he wants to fight him again. Who am I to say no? Bring it on. Come with me. You can be one of the... Oh, he... Oh, no. Oh. I was like, oh, no, the reef died. But, no, he's over there. Okay, good.
Erke, you wear a furrowed brow.
Stowe is taking matters hard.
Yeah, I figured.
You know how sensitive he is.
A man of faith and stout morals. Small wonder he's tormented.
His support for you has taxed him hard. I will take him back to London. Maybe he will find some comfort there.
You are his comfort, Erke. Not the city you watch. He is in good hands.
Aww. Such a sweetie, Eivor. Alright. Okay.
My thanks, Stowe. You came to my aid when you were free to turn away.
And still it breaks my heart to look upon what we've done today. Was it the right choice?
I don't know.
I do not know. But it is done now.
No point
if
in
Alfred
looking back.
Had his way, there would never be friendship between Norse and Saxon. You fought for peace. Be proud of that.
I wish I could. And in time, perhaps I will.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we had much of a choice. I mean, everybody will say there's... I'm avoiding that one because I just... I don't want to deal with the death of another. But I don't think there's anyone else to talk to. Oh, there is. Okay. Well, he... Okay, well, I already dealt with this
Your
death.
first battle, Elorich. You fought well, and with honor.
Is this the glory you deign seek? You can keep it. I saw Hunwald die. The light dim in his eyes. That could have been me.
You will never be the same, but you'll be stronger for it.
I have wasted so much time in pouting like a child. No more, Eivor. No more.
And yet you're still pouting. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna take off my disguise. There's no friggin' point. Ah, there he is. Yeah. He did die. And she, as she said, she didn't need his protection. And he's an elderly gentleman and he just couldn't stand it. And there's some, all three of the people that died, they're right here. I'm assuming she's mourning them because she's, Inuit, I believe. Asian? I don't know. She's not Norse.
Lufina. Gods, I did not know. Is he...
Hush. What good can words do, Eivor? Keep to silence. He is gone. For what days I was given to spend with you. For each breath that carried your sweet whispers. I give thanks. No more. Your fingers in my hair. No more your arms.
I have goosebumps.
Around my waist. The days will be cold hereafter. All color dimmed. Goodbye, my only. My heart ends with you. What is left will go on.
Yeah, I'm not ashamed to admit this has me this is pulling on my heartstrings like bad. I knew we were gonna I didn't know, but I was hoping for a positive outcome and we lost 3 of our best friends. So far, we haven't even gotten to the king yet.
My heart is heavy.
Yeah. Me too.
Many fought for us and died. They deserve peace.
Are you ready to honor them?
Yeah.
Yes, there is nothing more to say.
Wait, I didn't see the
Time to send our
Villy.
friends to their great reward. Will you do the honors?
Nothing awaits them.
Oh,
They lived, they died. And now their bodies will burn to cinders.
Eivor, come on.
Their saga ends here.
Whether you believe it or not.
Do not share that with them.
Yeah, wise words, Guthrum. Come on, let them believe. You know, they're dead. Let them believe. There's Villy. Okay, good. He survived. I was freaking out for a second.
Victory is ours. But it came at a great cost. Soma Jarlskona, who stood at Guthrum's right hand. She will live on in our memories, from now till the end of days. And to your warrior, husband, and friend, he made the ultimate sacrifice. I here repay it.
How are you repaying it?
And to Hunwald, whose kind heart has now led him to his father's side. May his God welcome him with open arms. Let us send them on their way. All our beloved dead. Our fallen warriors. And speed them to their end.
That's heartbreaking. I'm gonna be petty and say her torch wasn't lit before, so I'm like, how did she light the fires? I'm trying to bring myself out of the suspension of disbelief, so I'm not as sad as I am right now. And there go my boyfriends. Okay. So I'm basically releasing everybody from, everyone's leaving. But wait, we didn't do anything. Like, there was absolutely dick point to this entire battle. The only person of any relevance that we killed was the second in command. And he literally, like she said, he threw him at us.
Guthrum.
When the Reeve died, did he take comfort in knowing he would soon see his god?
Is he Christian
He was
now?
strangely peaceful in the end, as if death meant nothing.
We stumble through our years, ravenous, grasping, spilling blood, stealing gold, and it is never enough. This life is never enough. Would it not suit you to know there is something beyond all this? Not war and valor, but quiet and peace?
I think the afterlife men hope for is only a reflection of their regret in this life.
Wise.
All I wish for now is to live among the friends I have made. That is what counts.
Alfred made me swear fealty upon the cross of their god's son. He held such faith in it, a plain, unadorned thing. It burned between my fingers, as if I had pulled it from the fire. A feeling strange and powerful, but gone in an instant. I have not felt its like before.
Isu artifact?
Whatever I must do. England is my final home, Eivor. And I will do what it takes to remain.
I should return to Swanborough
and
tell her of Hunwald's fate. Better the news comes from me than a stranger.
This is what I'm worried about. Is that I want to see if Villy is still there. It does not look it. I'm confused though. It's like this whole battle was for nothing and everybody parted way. Like, aren't we fighting to kill the king? Why then are we not? Still have that one. That's not what I meant to do. Fast travel back. Fast travel to here. She seems to be... Well, her house is close to the river's edge anyway. But yeah, she was pregnant. This is going to be hard. Please don't be in flames. Please, Alfred, I promise not to attack you anymore if my settlement is okay. How did the Reeve get his blade to go on fire though? I'm guessing oil and he lit it on fire? Just like logistically speaking. Oh, good. Good. Everything looks normal. Quote, looks, because I can't tell.
Good day.
What's with the heart beating back? She already knows, doesn't she?
Eivor?
Oh no, she doesn't. Shoot.
Swanborough,
No. Gods, no. Don't say it, please, Eivor. Don't say it.
I am sorry.
Oh! My own one. No! My poor swan! Oh, gods!
I want to support her. Know that she's welcomed here, not just be like, I'll leave you be, you know?
He fought bravely and turned the tide to secure a victory. Your dear Hunwald died a hero, and will be so remembered.
Oh, gods. I know he would have fainted to hear such praise from your lips.
That's good.
Thank you, Eivor. Thank you.
He walks among warriors now.
Yes. The lucky man. I imagine he does.
I know words are a poor salve for a wounded heart. I'll leave you to mourn, and know that we're here for you.
Yeah.
Always, should you need us.
Like she said, words don't mean a damn thing, but at least there's something. What else is there to talk to Randvi about? Our companions they're absolved of their duties now. What is there left to talk about?
Eivor, there you are.
Hytham.
I have something for you. A message. Quite strange.
It's been a while. I'm gonna save it.
Something for me. What is it?
A letter requesting your presence in the southwest.
I just came from there.
Athelney.
Nothing strange about a summons for me, is there?
It is not the recipient I find strange. It is the sender. The letter is signed a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
I thought it was signed A.
For a short time, I hoped it might be Basim feeding us the names of these targets. He seemed the most likely man, for a time.
Only one way to discover the truth. Thank you, Hytham. I'll take care of this.
Letter from the poor soldier of Christ, Eivor of the Raven Clan of Mercia. This order of ancients is all but destroyed, and your good works in England are all but complete. One heathen yet remains the Grand Magister of this contemptible order. Should you wish to finish your work, come to Athelney in the northwest of Hamptonshire, and we will discuss the means by which you may find this last elusive target. Blessings upon you, a poor fellow soldier of Christ. Why is he saying a fellow soldier of Christ? I'm not a soldier of Christ. I should say they. I don't really know. So, new quest. Okay. Alright, Randvi. What's up?
Greetings.
Hamptonshire has fallen, and with it the kingdom of Wessex. But the cost was great. Maybe too great for all we gained.
Rest then. You have earned it.
On the backs of so many. Time will tell if it was worth it.
Probably not. Can't really tell for sure. How has it fallen? Because England's pacified. You have pacified all of England, but you have not yet seen all the wonders of this world. Explore further to keep your saga going. Upgrade your settlement. Blah, 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 blah. I could not read that fast enough. So she has nothing left for me. So do I literally only have that one quest left? From Hytham? Well, I've got both, but this will lead to this, I think. 340, jeez. Travel to Athenay. Okay, I know I just saved it, but I don't know what's gonna happen, so. Alright, let's travel to Athenay. Oh, my puppy. Sorry, my wolf. And my butt-naked horse. Gotcha. Oh, he's way over here. Where is there a fast travel around there? Jeez. This one might be faster just because it's flatter land. So... Athenay. I've been there before. It looked like it was part of a swamp. But how did Wessex fall? The king is still alive. It didn't fall. We failed. Just saying. Oh, hi, bear. Damn it. Don't mess with me. I'm not in a mood. Alright. Well, I guess you guys know where to find brown bears. Oops. I got XP for that. I thought it'd be flatter, but I guess I was wrong. Okay, I was like, is it in there? But no. Okay. Like, with the seer's words, I should talk to the seer, honestly. With the seer's words in my mind, it's like every time I leave my settlement, I worry about it, you know? Like, please don't be dead when I come back. Please don't be dead. Because we know Eivor, she leaves. She goes to America. We don't know when. Yeah, it is in a swamp. We don't know when she goes to America or how old she was or what happened in between that. Okay. Let my horse get his stamina back up. I've never actually run my horse out of stamina before. Ew, this water is nasty. Oh, here we go. All right. See what's going to be said and done.
All right there?
Yes. Hello. I do not mean to intrude, but I'm looking for someone.
And who would that be then?
I do not know exactly.
Well, that'd be why you ain't found him. But you're free to pass the time just here if you like.
Thank you.
I'm assuming whoever called me will find me. Don't let your guard down, girl.
These are soul cakes, love. Do you know soul cakes?
I do, I enjoy
What?
them.
They're small.
The king?
things, size of
Oh,
a
you're
lumpy
dead.
vest, so they'll bake fast. Keep your eyes sharp.
And the butter, do I baste them?
No need, love. We'll leave the butter for meal time.
I look forward to it.
Right then. I'll leave you to
Why
this.
is he
If you need
here?
me, I'll be doing the washing up next door.
He's not in his regalia.
Quite a step down from your former work, Lord.
As their guest, I volunteer to help with the daily chores. They offer me a bed. I tend the cakes.
Do they not feel strange giving orders to their king? Or do they know?
That knowledge would benefit no one.
So he's
I read your
pretending to
message.
be dead?
You went through a great deal of trouble to obscure yourself as this poor soldier of Christ.
He's
As
the
I
one been
remember,
feeding us
you even sent
info.
yourself one of these letters in Winchester. A clever touch.
The Order wanted me dead. I had to be careful.
You said you knew nothing about the Order then. Pled ignorance. But you knew everything.
Yeah.
Their names, their schemes.
Would you join me for a walk? You look well, Eivor.
I am. The wars have ended, and my settlement thrives.
The wars have not ended. You have simply stopped fighting. But men are brewing plots in mead halls and bedrooms. You will see.
And how are you, Alfred? Getting used to the idea of being unremarkable.
How is she so calm about
Better than I
this?
expected. In this exile, I have found a somewhat nourishing peace. Each morning, I am awakened by the sun and growling cormorants. I bathe in the chilly water of the marsh. I eat from shrubs and drink from buckets. It is a good life. Simple. Blessed.
How is she
I've
so
never been so
calm
far
about it?
I find it quite peaceful here. Calming.
I've traveled a long way to hear one name, Alfred. Who is the Order's Grand Magister?
We know.
Tell your shadowy friends that England is swept clean. Your work is done.
You?
Grand Magister was not a title I desired. It passed to me on the death of my brother. From my father before him.
So he wanted
Defilers
nothing
of
to
God's
do with it.
majesty and grandeur. I was their master, and I loathed them. With Goodwin, I set a plan in motion to destroy the Order from within. But my troubles with the Danes delayed that plan.
Why
But
not
your trouble
tell
with this
me?
Dane is what led to their demise.
You are Norse, are you not?
You have a good ear.
I owe you my thanks, Abel. For that, I give you this. The key to my study. That you may better understand the good you have done.
Study.
With the Order all but destroyed, you have made room for a greater idea. One to take its place. A universal divine order, inspired by God for the betterment of man.
Yeah, that didn't
With
work
a
out so
poor
well.
fellow soldier at its head.
You have saved England. Whether or not that was your intent. Now let England save you.
England is no more, Lord. You're the last of her kings, and yet you have no kingdom.
Look around you. God's works are wondrous. They cannot be ignored, nor resisted.
You're
In
blind.
time, all those who accept God will flourish, and all those who defy him will fall away. Should you remain in England, you too will one day be her subject.
Oh, bloody crumbs! The cakes are burned. Where is that man? Young man, where have you gone?
That may have earned me a night of washing linens. I do not know if we shall meet again, Eivor. God willing, we will. As one lord to another, perhaps. I'm coming, my lady. I'm here.
I'm gonna save it, and I'm gonna try and kill him. He caused the death of so many of my allies because he didn't talk to me. Like, all he had to sit there and say was in confidence, like, knowing that I'm taking down the Order of the Ancients, he could have said...
Alfred gave me a key to unlock his study. Somewhere in Winchester.
Yeah, Winchester.
Look at them little balls of soot.
Good lady, forgive me.
I'm saving it because I don't know if this will even do any good. We'll see.
No matter, just let him cool and we'll begin again.
Direct me and I will obey.
Nope. Okay. Well, we have a quest we can turn in now, I guess. But I want to go to Winchester, which might be interesting. We met him in the Minster, right? Fast travel unavailable. Gotcha. Oh, all fast travels are unavailable. I have to run there? I mean, it's not the end of the world, but... maybe I just can't fast travel there from here. She should have been able to kill him, I'm just saying. Oh, what's with the music? Let's see if I can fast travel there now. No, I have to run it. Oh, it's forcing me to run it to play the song. Okay. Don't copyright claim me. It's not my fault that the game is using it.
On River at Offenton. This was where Alfred said the battle with Uber took place.
Really? Is that why is that why they wanted me to run here? So I could oh my god. Is that Ubba right there? Ubba? I can't tell if that's Ubba or not. He was a big man, and he wore a big cloak like that.
So Alfred spoke true.
Oh my
You
god.
join your brother, old friend. Wherever he found his final peace. Rest well, my friend.
Oh, there's a letter. Oh man. Lord Oda, you are to attack the Danes docked near Ufentun at once. Act swiftly and with the fear of God in your heart. Send word once the battle is won and Wessex is saved. Alfred Rex. Why did I not kill the bastard? Screw Honor. He killed all my friends. At least he took down a lot of them with him, but still. This obviously is a sign. I mean, to be impaled 3, 4, 5 times and stuck up on a spike That's obviously a sign. Like, this is what you get. Wow. And the freaking civilians. His boats are here and everything. I'll be honest, I could have done without seeing this, but that would be why I couldn't fast travel, I guess. Now can I fast travel? Nope. Is there more to see along the way then?
I should talk to Hytham.
I will, as soon as I'm done here. That's an enemy encampment with enemies in it, and I really don't care about them. I'm guessing his study is where we met him in the Minster? I keep wanting to call it Minister, which is probably where the word came from. But, yeah. I mean, we have Villy at least. God, if I had made Villy the king, would he have died? It's almost as if, like, whoever I chose to be king or Thane or whatever, they ended up dying. When I play this again, I'm gonna try to not. I'm gonna try different options and see what happens for this final battle. Maybe I'll upload that, just be like, hey, this is what happens when you choose all these other options. I don't know. We'll see. God, it's taking me a long time to get there. I thought it'd be a lot faster than that. Sorry. I don't have a choice. I can't fast travel, so. But God, getting there's gonna be a bitch if I can't fast travel. I was hoping he was lying about Uba. I really was. I even said, like, I think I even titled my video it. I was like, why can't I romance him? Or something along those lines. Oh no, I said that about Villy. Can I run in here? No, I cannot. Put my helmet up. I don't like this, like, heartbeat sound. I think I might climb up and over. St. Peter's Church, which is now St. Peter's Cathedral. No, that's just what's his name's companion or compatriot, whatever. So I'm not sure what to make of all of this. I don't know. Maybe there'll be like a more comprehensive cutscene at the end. Like once I turn in the things to Hytham. But so far, the ending has been quite underwhelming. It's upstairs, right? Okay. It wasn't too long ago that I had this.
This is it. Alfred's study. What secrets has he kept hidden away?
A lot, it looks like. Letter from Goodwin. King Alfred, your spies in Mercia report on a curious development. A faction of Norse recently joined the brothers Ivar and Ubba in a decisive assault on Tamworth, deposing King Burgred and installing a foolish King Stein called Ceolwulf in his stead. And Ceolwulf died too. Wait, no. Ceolwulf's son died. Am I right? I don't remember. Following these Norse back to their settlement, your men discovered the present. Shit, are they there? Your men discovered the presence of a hidden one among the pagans who call himself Hytham. Wow, so they infiltrated our settlement like hardcore. He seems in rather good graces with the two chieftains of this clan. Oh, it has their full names. Sigurd and Eivor, Varen's daughter. That's pretty obvious. It's like Varen was her father, she's the daughter. If you just do it phonetically, Varen's daughter. And then a Styrbjorn, Styrsons. So Sigurd Styrbjorn's son. As yet, his motives remain unclear, but it may be we can put him to use of our own. Our, quote, poor fellow soldier of Christ has already sent word of the Order's activities to the luminaries of England's major cities. It may be a well-timed letter to Hytham and his companions will speed along our plans considerably. Your faithful servant, Reeve Goodwin. We got used hardcore. Alfred's commentaries. I woke this morning thinking on Alcuin's final letter to Charlemagne, written in fear that the order had corrupted all but his master. Then dead a week later, did Charlemagne know? Had the order corrupted him as well? Did he order the holy man's death? Or did the great emperor not see the letter at all? Long ago, I asked my father how this extraordinary document came into his possession. He had no answer for me. I feared the worst then, as I do now. Outwardly, Charlemagne was a pious defender of Christ's word. It seems impossible to believe he was under the sway of this corrupted cult, but the order is expert at hiding its motives. It has stooped to using the Christ's words in the Holy Book as a front for its blasphemous goals before, and the appearance of a piety is all too easy to manufacture. Hoist the Bible aloft on the steps of a church and claim divine inspiration. I must be vigilant against such villains. The Order of Ancients argues for a hierarchy that flies in the face of God's purpose. They view men and women as debased and corrupt, born of evil intent, yet they worship men they believed were their makers, akin to a hammer loving the nail. They cannot see outside their own hermetic system. Wise. They are not wrong to believe that there must be order in the world for the peace to flourish, but they are wrong about the source of this order. Well, we know England falls to the order again from Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Anyway, at least London does. I don't think you can't even go to Winchester in Assassin's Creed or Syndicate. Man was made in the image of God. God is the source of universe's order. Therefore, man need appeal only to God for guidance. In a strange irony, I am grateful for the Danes and their invasion of Northumbria. My title should have gone to Aella. Being dead, it fell to my brother, and then to me. God's unlikely gift. I will use it to destroy what I loathe so deeply about this sickening order to start afresh. Goodwin is with me, as are men on the continent. On the continent? It means like the mainland, like France? I will soon find others. The Order often blesses their pagan creators, what they call the Father of Understanding, the Mother of Wisdom, and the Sacred Voice. These are vile blasphemies. There is only one Father of Understanding. He is the Lord above. He is Order incarnate. Therefore, may the Father of Understanding be this and not else, the invisible hand that plucks harmony from the strings of the universe, nothing more. Let all remaining pagan blasphemies wither into dust. Henceforth, I aim to improve our lot by harmonizing the average man with the order of the universe, to walk him down a quiet road, to lead him to safe and sober thoughts, to quiet his mind and cool his impassioned heart. Be he God-fearing or godless, this new order will encompass all, and seek to improve man by aligning his needs with the ebb and flow of nature itself. This is my hope, this is my vow. Amen. Quite the letter there, and your words sound great, but your actions spoke otherwise. He knew about everything. He knew I was out to get everyone, especially after the Reeve infiltrated our camp and found a hidden one among us. He knew we were out to get the Order of the Ancients. Why did he just not tell us? All this bloodshed could have been avoided very easily. All of our friends.
Rantings and ravings, not unlike full-case delusions. Is there more to all this than I understand?
Yes, I can answer that for you now. Who is Alcuin? I mean, I know Charlemagne, but who's Alcuin? Holy David, an urgent word from your Flaccus? When we last spoke, I warned you of a rot that I fear was eating at the healthy, still young flesh of our holy church. Today, I am more convinced... Oh, that's right, Charlemagne was... he was the king of Constantinople, which is now Turkey, I do believe. And he turned the country Christian, or he pledged to be Christian at least. I know a little bit about history, but anyway. Today I am more convinced than ever that something drastic must be done. I have lately confirmed that there exists a group of men and women within our church who belong to a parasitic order of heathens, men and women who wish for nothing less than the perversion of our God's word. As lice upon a loyal hound, they scurry about unseen, using our resources for purposes in opposition to our Savior's plan. In the last year, I have gleaned what I could about the beliefs of these vile usurpers who call themselves the Order of the Ancients. Now, the Templars. Here are but a few of their disturbing ideas. They believe that mankind was created not by the Lord God, but by lesser and imperfect gods, variously called Isu, Archons, or Nephilim. Interesting. Okay, sorry. Because I've heard all three of those names throughout the games, so in the various unholy texts. In this way, they follow the unholy heresies of the Gnostic sects that flourished in the years before the Nicene Creed. I'm going to have to look that up. What is a Nicene Creed? They refuse the message of the Christ. What? Shouldn't it be the message of Christ? They refuse the message of the Christ and his redemptive act of sacrifice. They disbelieve in sin and salvation and seek only knowledge and power, which they believe will free their spirit in the final days. They believe mankind is a lesser form of life, imperfect in the shadow of these lesser gods, and that it is mankind's sole duty to aspire to the example of these lesser gods. Their obsession with these ancient ones has led them to make a fetish of diabolical artifacts. We already know all about those, which they believe will give them power and righteous cause over their fellow men. These devil's tools I have not seen for myself, but I have observed their effects on a few. It must be Apple of Eden. Most blasphemous of their beliefs is perhaps this. They believed many of these lesser gods still walk the earth or may return one day in resurrected forms, aka Ivor and Sigurd and Basim. These are called sages. These they call sages. So I do believe that Basim is a sage, because he's the husband of one of the Isu, and that Isu's husband was always called the sage and shows up in literally every game, I think. I haven't played the other games in a while, so forgive me. Others seem to appear only once and never again. Whether they believe the Lord Jesus Christ to be such a one, could Jesus have been part of the Order of Ancients? It would make sense in the scheme of things. I have yet to determine, but their literature is full of reference to such beings. All of this I know to be true. In light of this gathering darkness, I urge swift and violent action, my lord, for the reach of this order is vast and their power insidious. Be thou a soldier of our Christ, only a poor fellow soldier of Christ. Got it. Only a sustained campaign of eradication will end their advance. Heed my words with care and wisdom, noble Charlemagne, and may the Lord God guard thee, exalt thee, and make thee enter the glory of his blessed and everlasting vision. Your faithful servant, Alcuin of Eoforvik. 10th of May, 804 Anno Domini. I don't have to translate that, I'm sure. The year. Nope, shoot. Anything else? I think I got them all. There's loot up there. How do I get up there? It must be from outside. I don't think I can fast travel from here. I can. Cool. Sweet. Please don't be burnt down. Please don't be burnt down. Please don't be burnt down. I think once I went to study, it allowed fast travel again. Oh man, the whirlwind of emotions. We lost like half of our friends, if not more. Oh. Allies, I should say. Our friends are in our camp. Uba was the one person in this entire game that I actually did want. Gunnar? Gunnar wants to talk? Okay. Forge in the flame. Oh. Okay. Speak to Gunnar, sure.
Eivor, good to see you. I am, did you want something, or?
Well, we knew they were together.
What's wrong?
Bridget and I were thinking, with everything calming down the way it has, maybe you could find a spare moment and...
You want to be married?
Yes, to each other.
Yes, I imagined. Gunnar, to see you so happy has been a pleasure. And to marry you would be an honor. Shall I put out a call to any friends abroad?
I'll be honest, Eivor. I came here with a lot of you, because nothing and no one kept me back there. The Raven clan is all the family I need. And Bridget too. From all she said, she's better off here than with those she calls kin. Just a couple of foundlings we are.
Then let's not bother with tradition. If you have your bride and your blade, we will see you wed. As Jarl, I do it gladly.
Yeah, definitely. About your wedding.
About you and Bridget. When do you wish to be wed?
The sooner I can make her my wife, the happier I will be. But we are fine to wait until everything has settled here.
I don't know
I
if
have
that's...
a few things to attend to, but we will see you married soon enough.
We will be ready when you are.
Let's see what happens with Hytham first.
Put that gear to good use out there.
Let's see what happens with Hytham first. But it's good to know that there's going to be a celebration. Oh, God. Is that going to be like... I'm trying not to be negative. I'm trying not to be negative. I'm just saying. All right, Hytham. Here we go.
Here you are, Hytham. The last of the Order's sigils. You'll find King Alfred's among them.
King Alfred? Did our poor fellow soldier lead you to his hiding place?
He did, for they were one and the same. Our poor
Can you
fellow
face
soldier
me?
of Christ was the Grand Magister of the Order of the Ancients.
He turned on his own order. Fascinating.
Not turned so much as trampled. His devotion to Christ and what he calls a universal order set him against them from the start. With all sincerity, he loathed the title, the duty he had inherited, and wished them destroyed.
Wonderful. With his abdication, the last stronghold of the Order has been dismantled. All that remain are scraps here and there. And you, Eivor. Now that you have seen our enemy and you understand our cause, I wonder if you would join us. Become a hidden one.
Was this your ultimate goal, Hytham? A trial by fire? It is a kind offer, but I do not believe we fight for quite the same cause. Your creed demands that you keep your triumphs hidden. I prefer my glory to be in plain view for all to see.
Fair point.
I taught you our creed. If you spent time with it, it could open your mind to another view.
Another view is always welcome, but to live without celebrating one's glory and honor and achievements is not a life for me. But know this, I would give my life in a moment for those I love, and who love me in return. All here, including you, my friend.
I understand you well, Eivor. Very well indeed.
That was it? Seriously? That's disappointing. I've already read all these, right? Yeah, that's the codex. I keep doing that. I'm sorry. Hytham, we are dismayed by the news of Basim's betrayal, yet only faintly surprised. His adherence to our creed had lately seemed secondary to a personal mania that had dogged him for many years. In sending him north, we had hoped the distance would focus his attention on his duty and distract him from his obsessions. It seems instead he was chasing them. At your soonest opportunity, we would hear from you in person to gain a full accounting. Our next council comes 2 summers from now. Mentor Fulad of the will host us at our newly constructed fortress Alu Amut in Dalim. I'm going to have to look up these places. I've never heard of them before. Obviously Alu Amut sounds Egyptian to me, but Dalim does not. Anyway, we hope to see you there, if only to confer upon you a new title. For all you have achieved, the rank of Acolyte is no longer suitable. Nice. Until then, continue our great work as you have done. Highlights. Until then, continue our great work as you have done so well, and bring our light to the darkened corners of this world. With peace, justice, and wisdom, Mentor Rayhan. Interesting. So that was obviously a new letter. I think this is an old one. Yep. That's old. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Anything else? No? Let us marry off our friend. Let me save it beforehand, because this might be literally the end of the road. What do you want to talk about?
Rollo, returned from Francia already. This is a surprise.
I forgot about
Lady
him.
Estrid well?
She is. Had a rough few weeks upon our return, but she is on her feet and with her family. And I am looking for a new adventure. If I remember right, you said I might find it here with your clan.
That's right. Your presence is much needed and well appreciated. Settle in, and we will sail soon enough.
We will? Are we not done? Are we going to a different country? Are we going to France or something? Yes, I did actually meant to do that because I want to save it. I don't want to have to go and visit my dead friend's, you know, display again. Let's get you married.
Eivor, good to see you.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
I'll be honest, and Bridget.
Then let's
get you married.
About you.
The sooner I can make her my wife.
Let's get you married.
Enough waiting. Cool your forge and cover your anvil. Let's get you married.
Wonderful. Shall we gather everyone?
Gather your wife and your courage. I'll bring the people together.
Ring that bell. Huh. Don't believe I've seen a Viking wedding before. We need some good, honestly.
I am honored to stand before you, Gunnar, Bridget, on this bountiful day, to celebrate the strength of your bond and see you wed. I am in
He's looking at
witness
his
of a love
old
that
wife.
inspires and empowers. I invite you now to speak your vows.
To you, my darling Bridget, I offer this blade, forged in flames,
Damn.
that burn as brightly as my heart does for you.
Aww. That's so
blade
sweet.
As sharp as your wit, as glinting as your beauty. May it sing through the air as sweetly as your voice meets my ears.
Dio, sé du carit si Gunnar. Du never am lucas, but if it don't a heat to tea and Harriet.
And I, you, I give you my sword and my promise that I will stand at your side forever.
I believe. I believe she's Welsh.
And the amount of scrying a foresight, paratoivi, sweeping adventure, meeting tea.
I can translate a little bit of her words, but not a lot. Maybe she's Celtic?
Poetry, oh dear. You make me cry, my love.
Let us head van Evangelion, Traboid and beyond.
I offer you.
From this world and beyond.
And take yours in kind. I will wear it with pride and honor, warmed by the love of so perfect a lady.
And I gwisg of a Valhalla, adoration of feed and myth.
And I adore you.
This is the greatest day of my life. Embrace me, my love.
If anybody knows what language she's actually speaking, let me know. Yeah, Sigurd, good luck clapping.
In matrimony. Now we drink.
Yeah, good luck clapping, Sigurd. Oh, she wants to talk to me. I guess we can talk to a whole bunch of people. Speak to Randvi. You said, well, I mean, you weren't wholly untrue. Where do you think you're going?
I want to thank you for all you have done for me. My visions have lessened of late, and well, I find it hard to explain how different I feel. Grounded, unified, at peace.
That is good to hear, Eivor. Very good to hear.
That's it. Sigurd, brother.
It is a strange feeling, brother. Weddings are the beginning of something. This feels like something of an end.
The first happy union in our home. We have matured into something greater. So yes, a beginning and an end, I think.
Well, that pretty much... Oh, Hytham.
And how are the marriage customs in your country, Hytham? Something like this?
Like this in all the most important ways. There are smiles, cheers, and warm embraces. All that is needed, I think.
How about the married couple?
Gunnar, you old trout. You're a married man. Never thought I would see the day.
Nor did I. And not for lack of trying.
Okay, let's see if we can even understand you.
Bridget, I gift you a formal welcome to our clan and our family. You're a fine addition to Gunnar's life and to ours.
Diolch, Eivor. I couldn't be more happy to go, ma.
I couldn't be more happy than I am now.
Yes, of course. As I say, it is wonderful to have you.
I couldn't necessarily translate the last part, but it said hopefully, I think she said hopefully we have many years together. I may be completely mistranslating this, but that's... Hey, Rena.
You've been among us for quite some time, Reda.
Reda, sorry.
Are you ready to settle? Make a home here?
For a year or two, perhaps. But I am not the settling kind. I am a wanderer, always searching, never finding. Maybe one day.
Bring me Bayek. I want Bayek. Well, he's probably dead by now. Who are you? I forgot.
Alves. I'm surprised you did not serenade the bride and groom with a verse or two.
Oh, I wished to. I did. But all that came to me were insults and jibes. Another time, I think.
Oh, this is the guy that did the smack my bishop that you guys didn't get to see. At least he's one of them. But yeah, he's the guy that did smack my bishop. Can I talk to you? Recruit? Why would I want to recruit you? No one else? Really? Try to get a good picture of this floating in midair. Good enough. By the way, Cyberpunk 2077 looks like it might be on. I'm going to try and record some today or tomorrow maybe. And but I tested it. It seems like it's working well. And so I'll give it another try. I won't be accused of not trying. All right, Randvi, you wanted to hook up. I don't have any strings now, so...
Randvi, saw you looking a little lonely. Thought I might come and join you.
How nice. Are you enjoying yourself?
I am. I never thought I would see gruff old Gunnar so enraptured by a woman.
Enraptured by anything, for that matter. He's a hard one to read, but I am pleased for him, and for this day of rest and respite. After everything, a few days of feasting will do the people some good. They need this.
They do.
Will you walk with me?
Anywhere. Lead on.
Something has been on my mind for some time.
If she wants...
But I foresaw this day long ago. Not Gunnar's marriage, but our situation. Our success.
How do you mean our success?
I mean to say that I saw our settlement flourishing. Through our victories in war and in diplomacy. And from the day we set out from Norway, I knew that you would make a fitter leader than Sigurd.
Ooh.
It was never in his character to lead. It was always within yours.
I see.
Wow.
You might have warned me.
You would not have listened.
Fair.
I do hope you see it now, in all that you have done for us.
Randvi, you and the people here have done more for me than I could ever repay. I'm honored by your faith in me, and your confidence.
As I am honored by your friendship.
And I by yours.
Eivor, I want you to know that Sigurd and I are
splitting up. We know.
We are severing the bonds of our marriage.
Yeah, we talked about it already. That you guys have nothing to hold you together.
We share a love that is steadfast, and I have faith it will forever be so. But it is not the love of a wife and her husband. It was not an easy decision. But after we talked with honesty, we embraced more warmly than we have in a great while. I think we will be happy.
I hope so. And I am pleased for you.
I am pleased for myself. Sigurd's desires are bigger than any man or woman can offer. He longs for something more.
What about you? What are you looking for?
You.
I have all I need right here. With you. With our people.
I have no reason to say no at this point. Do I? You know, okay. I'm gonna go there. I had 0 permanent romance options that I found in my gameplay with anyone other than 2 women. Now that's fine and all, but you know, I was able to sleep with 2 men. I did sleep with 2 men. I was able to sleep with 2 men, but I wasn't able to have this, like, I'm in love with you conversation with them before. So, why? Why is there no male romance options for Eivor? Male or female? Did I miss something? It's like, I could have slept with Ivar too, and I'm glad I didn't. Let's do it.
I want to say, Randvi, I love you, and I have for some time. I did not pursue it, not wanting to betray my brother's trust. That does not mean I did not desire it. Does that surprise you?
Well, Cassandra? Woohoo!
Gods, I worried you saw me as a woman starved for the affection of her husband.
Well, that's true.
It was loneliness driving me. But it was you, Eivor. Only you. Everything you are, everything you will become.
Randvi, without you, I would have lost my way 1,000 times.
I never told him outright, but I doubt he will be surprised. I think he may have suspected it even, some time ago.
If he suspected it, he never said anything.
He is more observant than I often give him credit for. I believe he sees us as we are, and as we hope to be. We can wait to tell him. Give it a few days, when the feasting is over and everything is settled.
Agreed. I've waited long enough for you, and you for me. What is another few days?
That sounds ominous.
The blink of an eye.
Now, another thing that I've noticed is there's an option in the menu for nudity.
Shall we find our way back to the wedding?
I haven't seen
Bridget
any
might give another
nudity.
speech. We must not miss that.
About that, I have not understood a single word of hers since Gloucestershire.
Really? I find she speaks beautifully. With poetry, even.
Are you kidding?
Am I?
She's gonna be the death of me.
Come. we
Probably
should go.
literally. New quests? No new quests? No, that's it. But isn't there, don't I need to make a, that's hilarious that like the whatever, the Vikings that isn't there like a, she said I needed to make or somebody needed to make a toast or something. Is this the end? Okay, Randvi. Now that you're here, is there... Oh, you're just gonna chat? Okay. You know what? Let me try one thing. That's a long way down, isn't it? Yes, it is. Why can't I jump down? I want to try and sleep in my bed and see if when I wake up there might be something. What's going on here? I have very little control of the camera. I'm not even going to be able to see my bed at this point. What happened? Okay, so the day's changing. And okay, so it happened anyway, the way I wanted it to. Why is Randvi not in bed with me? Oh, there's someone to talk to. That's Randvi. Kiss her. Oh, invite her to bed. Do we want to? Well, let's kiss her first.
Come to me.
No. We got teleported. Okay. Invite her to bed. Or break up. Oh, I didn't know you could break up. Okay.
Should we take this to your chamber?
No need.
Table sex. All right. So yeah, it says like, you know, I have the nudity actually turned on and nothing. But that was kind of insensitive that we had sex on the table right there when it's like right next to Sigurd's room. At least he's not in it. Is there anything else? No, no, and no. Okay.
I should go.
Okay. Yeah, see, I read this a long time ago, and I was suspecting what she said just a little bit ago, so. Why is that music not dying down? Yeah, Chalbert died. So we did lose quite a lot of friends. What was that? Oh, just sit down here type thing? Interact? Yeah, it's probably just sit down here thing. Oh, hey. Sorry about your husband dying. She wanted... Yeah, she wanted to romance me. There's Rena. Fish guy. I'm just doing a little cursory thing to make sure I'm not missing anything.
The gods are smiling on us today, Eivor.
I thought they're... Okay, it's just being a pain in the ass to talk to him. Oh.
Eivor, I want to thank you on behalf of myself and Bridget. Our wedding was the greatest day of my life. And it could never have gone so well without you.
Truly, Gunnar. It was my pleasure.
Okay, well, that was easy enough.
I'll see you later.
Where is Sigurd? You're the barbarian I recruited. Oh, there he is. No, can't talk to you. He's like, you're screwing my wife. Even though they're separated. Okay. Well, other than dailies, I think I'm done. I don't know what else to do. It's just these contracts, and that's nothing. Codex. Oh, I'm missing a location? How am I missing a location? I'm missing a person, too. Maybe because of my choices, I didn't get to meet them all. Missing a whole faction? This must be part of a DLC thing, I bet. It's got to be a DLC thing at this point. I suspect that when the DLCs come out, we will have more location people, factions, and all that. And we will come back to this game when the DLCs drop. I think there's supposed to be 3 of them. Anyways, everything you've learned so far. Some basic stuff. Okay. All right. Well, I will save one of them. Actually, I'll save 2 of them, but I'll keep 1 open. And yeah, that's gonna be our video. That was the end of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Well, for now anyway. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, we went a little over the 2-hour mark, but very close to it. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed the game. If you did, let me know. If there were choices that you think I should have made that I didn't, now that I saw everything that I had to see that I know of, or if I did miss something that is kind of like a cement ending to the game, let me know. Like, I'm wondering how she got from England to America and why she was buried there. Because obviously she didn't go alone. She didn't bury herself. So I'm wondering if one of the DLCs will be how, like, her life in America. Or his, depending on, you know, which Eivor you choose to play as. Although I have heard that Eivor is a female name. So canonically, Eivor is supposed to be female. Of course, canonically doesn't necessarily mean a damn thing. So, you know, by all means, play a male Eivor if you'd like. I do actually like the fact that it's a female Eivor. Not for any feminist movement or anything like that, but because it's a contrast to the male Odin. So, if you have a male Eivor, when you turn into Odin, you're going to look identical. You know, you're going to sound identical. It just, letting the Animus decide, 1, proves it's canonically, and 2, I think, you know, it was the right choice for the game that we were able to see a male and female version of Eivor through Odin's eyes. So, that being said, Odin seemed to get older and more fanatical as we went through the game. At first, I was like, huh, wise words of wisdom. But then the more and more I used to listen to him, the more and more I would make, like, errors that would end up killing people. And so after a few times that happened, or would piss people off. So after a few times that happened, I was like, no, you know, we're trying to, yes, we are Viking our way through here, but the more and more that we live in England and go through the country, we're trying to integrate into England, make allies and everything. And Odin seemed to be like, no, don't make allies. You're supposed to rule over them all. Well, Odin, I'm not you, and neither is Eivor. So I ended up despising him, honestly. Well-written character, I do have to admit. And as I've said before, and I told my roommate, who has never played any Assassin's Creed games, I told my roommate that I believe the Animus changes the perception, not the Animus per se, but I think each Assassin's Creed game has their own gods that are normal for the time period that they're in. So I think the gods do reincarnate, and I do think that the gods evolve with the times. Again, I don't want to spoil too much Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but I mean, you can see where I'm going here. With Assassin's Creed Origins, which was many years ago, you know, all the gods were Egyptian gods, you know? And, you know, all the gods for the older games, it's like the ones for Syndicate, they were just Isu. They weren't like Victorian age gods. They were just Isu. So they were probably the truest form of the Isu out of, well, them and the... I didn't play the first game, in all honesty, because my brother-in-law plays all these games, and he told me, God, 10 years ago, he said not to play the first one because it was really boring. So I followed his advice, and I started with... I skipped Altair's storyline, and I went right to Ezio, who is, by the way, my favorite character of this series, is Altair. Or not Altair, sorry. Ezio Auditore. And, God, I've lost track of how many times I've played those games, because he's in 3 of them at least. He's in a lot of them, actually, because there are games I haven't played because they're on mobile or something along those lines. I know there's one that's based in China that he takes part in, or at least one of the hidden ones is Chinese. And although I did watch a video of his, quote, retirement, that was heartbreaking because I'd played his character for so long. And then my brother-in-law sent me that video, and he was like, if you ever want to know what happens to Ezio, you know, watch this video. And I was like, well, yeah, they never really showed what happened to Ezio. So I watched the video, and I was like, that is sad. That is really friggin' sad. So if you guys want to... If you're a fan of this game, of these games, and you liked Ezio and you want to know, just look up his ending. I believe it's part of the game with the Chinese person. It's a Chinese woman, I believe. And again, I don't know if you can change your gender. It's just the video I saw was a Chinese woman. So, yeah, by all means, look that up. It's heartbreaking, but it was worth watching in all honesty. So yeah, my final thoughts on this game, but since I've been ranting already, my final thoughts on this game: 1, buggy, you know, not game breaking buggy, except for this very last episode where I had to do a whole lot of changes in the game because of the lens flare or whatever it was. So it has its bugs. The fact that I didn't even have to Viking anything because it gave me all the supplies I needed to upgrade my settlement was kind of like, why am I doing it then? But I still did. I did all of it. And because I'm a completionist, whether or not the game's glitching out and giving me everything I need, I'm still a completionist. So if I'm not a game reviewer, okay? I just play them because I like them. But if I had to give it a score out of 10, I would probably give it a 7 to 8. it was good. It wasn't perfect, but new games never are. A case in point, Cyberpunk trending on Twitter for its glitches. But it's some of the glitches were kind of annoying. I didn't really enjoy the stealthing part as much as I tried to do it. It didn't seem feasible to me. Like, it was just easier to just attack everything. And I know I'm not Eivor's not an assassin, you know? So it didn't make sense in the long run anyway to me. It was like, she'd go in guns blazing, you know? So, yeah. The glitches kind of drug it down. Some performance issues. I was not happy with the Beowulf quest that I got for pre-ordering the game. It was too short, which, I mean, it's just a little thing you get for pre-ordering it, but it was literally like, what, we finished it in 20 minutes, I think, if even that. So, yeah, definitely the Beowulf quest was a little underwhelming. The end... Which end? I mean, come to think of it, there were so many cutscenes for different parts of this game. You know, there was a cutscene with Sigurd, there's a cutscene with Randvi, there's a cutscene with the king, the wedding. I mean, there's so many, quote, ending cutscenes that I don't really know which one was supposed, like, should I have done them in a different order? I do think the wedding was a nice send-off, but it leaves a lot of questions open that I hope the DLCs explore. So, yeah, I would say a 7 out of 10. If you guys want to know my favorite game of Assassin's Creed, I would say it's probably Assassin's Creed Origins, honestly. And I'm biased. I will openly admit I'm biased because I absolutely... Now, I love Viking history. I was excited for this game. However, I adore Egyptology. I went into that game full throttle, knew exactly what was going on. I hope that they put in a touring mode like they did with the last two games, and because my roommate actually did watch those because he likes history too. So he did actually play Assassin's Creed Odyssey because he wanted to see the Library of Alexandria and stuff like that because he's an intellectual. So it was interesting, and I did appreciate it. It's something I didn't really delve too much into because, in all honesty... Oh no, he didn't play Odyssey, he played Origins. Odyssey didn't do anything for me. I did not like anything about that game, to be honest, which made this game a little bit trepidatious for me. But at the same time, I had a blast. I'm one of those weird people. I had a blast with Syndicate, and it got really bad reviews. I had a blast with Syndicate. I had a blast with Origins, which I think it did actually have good reviews. And all the games with Ezio in them, I really loved. Pretty much, like, my least favorite game of the ones that I've played is Odyssey. I know it's probably going to be a bad opinion and not going to be shared by a lot of people. It just didn't do anything for me. It seemed forced in a lot of ways. It's like in this game, it's like you think it's I think it's canonical that Eivor is a female, but at the same time, Cassandra, it was kind of forced on the players to play Cassandra, especially for the DLCs. You didn't have a chance. You didn't have an option. It was like, nope, that's Cassandra, period. No, you're not playing as her brother. So, yeah, I just didn't like Odyssey at all. It was drawn out. I just didn't like it. And I don't know why, because I love ancient Greece and Roman theologies and architecture and everything about that time period too. I love ancient history in general. But for some reason, I couldn't back it. I couldn't get into it. And I did play all the DLCs too. So, and even those I was kind of unimpressed with. The one that was the best out of that one was probably the Fall of Atlantis DLC. And like I said, if you played that DLC, you would see the similarities between what happens in that DLC versus what happened in Asgard for the last time that we went there when he was underwater and stuff. It's very reminiscent. So, yeah. Anywho, game gets a solid 7 out of 10 for me. It may go up if the DLCs are any good. I will update you when they do come out with the DLCs. And how many times can I say that? So, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. I had fun. I did have fun. And, to quote the Angry Joe Show, a 5 out of 10 is average, which means that it's not bad or good. It's fine in its own way. So a 7 out of 10, it's not bad. It's not bad. It was a good game. There were some bugs and stuff, and their patches tended to break more than it fixed, but it is a new game. Got to give it a little bit of leeway that way. A lot of people would disagree with me on that, and I understand that. I'm totally against using people that buy your products as test subjects. Just saying. It's like CD Projekt Red, you kind of dropped the ball there. I mean, you delayed the game for over a year, and it's unplayable for most people. So, well, I can't say most people. It's unplayable for a lot of people. Especially the people that are playing it on PS4 regular. They apparently can't even load the game in some cases. Which I've had that problem even on my PC. So, but in that thread, my tech guy, which happens to be my roommate, so my roommate and I went over my recording software and everything, because I did everything possible with the game. I lowered everything to as low as friggin' possible, and it still wouldn't work. It still would stutter. And so we kind of researched stuff together to figure out if it was going to be able to be recorded. And after some research and doing some finagling with my software, we tested it out. There was a very slight stutter, but I would say it was like 95% improved, which I'm okay with. But we'll see if I start recording it again and over time it starts stuttering again. We're gonna have to find something else, or I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna give it a solid try. That's the best I can offer you guys. So, and you guys have been really good to me. You guys have been very kind, especially when I was recovering from, my allergy. Your guys' warm words were very welcome, and I thank you. It warms my heart. So, thank you very much. Don't forget, at 100 subscribers, I will be giving away something that has to do with this game. And I think I might also do a giveaway for Cyberpunk once I finish that, depending on what happens. I'm still trying to get into that game. I'm not sure if I told you guys or not, but I did play the tabletop version of that game, and it's like nothing like the tabletop version. From what I remember, that was, I'm not going to date myself, but that was a long time ago. Anyway, and I really only played the tabletop version because my boyfriend at the time played it, so meh. I like steampunk, but cyberpunk, not really my forte, you know? But I have been getting into it a little bit, you know? And I was really bummed when I saw all the stuttering and figured out that it was on my end, not the game's end. Even though the game was broken and I did have to reinstall it. Especially after their last patch, it broke, so I had to reinstall it. But yeah, I was really disheartened that I wasn't going to be able to upload it, and I even told my roommate that I would probably just play the game by itself without recording it. So hopefully I can upload a game, you know, one of the videos for you, and we will see. But yeah. Oh, there was nudity in this game, just not a lot of it. Very, very, very little of it. So, I mean, if you're sensitive to nudity, of course you can turn it off, but it just dawned on me that a couple of the enemies that you fight are female, and they are like topless female warriors. So yeah, you do see some boobies in there. And yeah, other than that, that's all I really have to say. So if you have any questions for me, let me know down below. Do the whole like, comment, subscribe thing. Ring that bell. Smack that bishop. Don't smack the bishop. Please don't. If you do, I hold no responsibility for it. So yeah. That's gonna be my phrase in this game forever. Like, when we come back for the DLC, the first thing I'm gonna say is, smack my bishop, we're back. So anyway, I will see you guys in whatever game we decide to play next. I do have another game that I've been wanting to play. It's from last year, I believe. And I partially watched someone play it, but not really a lot, because as soon as I watched about a half an hour of him playing it, I was like, I want to play this game. And so I stopped watching it after that. So like the first half an hour won't be blind, but it's also been over a year, I think, since I've seen someone play it. So it pretty much is a blind playthrough. And that would be Godfall? Is it Godfall? And I can't look. So it's something like that. So yeah, other than that, I'm eagerly awaiting Dragon Age 4. It probably won't come out for 2 years, but I'm eagerly awaiting it. So get on it, BioWare. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. It is BioWare, right? Who cares? Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you take it easy. I will say it again for the end of this video. Be kind to each other. You never know what the person you are having an issue with is going through. So be kind to each other. Be kind to yourselves. This year's been a doozy for everybody. So, yeah. I'll see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think. Talk to you later. Bye.